The Gowdies were looking for an authentic Outback experience, so I took them to see an old mate who provides that and a bit more. Now, I told Dean earlier that I was going to go and catch up with some old friends around Katherine and line up some experiences for him and the rest of the crew to get into while we're here, and that's exactly what I've done. Tom Curtin. Tom, I would have met you, 10 years ago?
Yeah, it'd be about 10, I reckon.
I reckon you were standing on the back of a horse playing an upside-down guitar, putting on a show here, but things have obviously changed. What have you been up to?
Yeah, well, we're still standing on the backs of horses, playing upside-down guitars, that's for sure. But yeah, the venue, it's great to have an indoor arena now.
Along with the new indoor arena, Tom has added some new faces to the show. This is what they do every day for a living, and it's on show for you to see up close.
So it's a little bit looksy, but not bad.
No, so I've got my horse Riley here, and actually I did learn to ride bareback when I was growing up, and it really does teach you good balance on your horse. You want to learn to ride bareback, it makes you balance properly.
Still train a lot of horses, a lot of working dogs, and based here for 6 months of the year. And then we tour the Outback show now for 6 months of the year as well, all around the trap. So it's great to still write a few songs, and it's great meeting so many people from different walks of life.
Tom and Annabelle bring the entire station to the show, from goats to cattle, and there's plenty of opportunities to get a selfie with one of the stars. As Tom mentioned, if you can't make it to Katherine, their travelling shows begin when the dry season's over.
From mid-October to 1st of May, it's about 6 months. We do about 70 shows with the horses, the dogs, the music gear, the musicians, a couple of kids. And I tell my wife it's a working holiday, but it's a lot of fun. And it gets just the Outback show out to regional areas of the country, and it's great to meet those people that don't necessarily get a chance to get up here to the top end.
Now, Annabelle, Tom tells me that you're the brains and beauty behind the operation. Since you've come along, this has all happened. How did it start? How did you get to the point where you went, right, this is what we're doing?
Tom's definitely, I think, the big blue sky thinker in the team, without a doubt. It was his dream with the indoor arena and the expansion of the show, and we often say he's got some fairies in the background that sort of just sprinkle our dust and try and make it happen.
I think the fairy dust might be the hard work put into making this fun family event, like the dog training exhibition where Slater had a go looking after one of the animals.
Yellow. Yellow. Very good. Who's got yellow one?
So when someone turns up here for the Outback experience, Tom, what is it? What do they see?
Well, it's basically we're still training a lot of horses for Outback cattle stations. For the last 25 years, I've been doing that primarily.
And he might not go all the way. Yeah, big fella. Very good, very good. If I just leave him alone.
These days, so many people stick to the main roads, travel in the country, and they don't really get an insight onto what happens on a cattle station.
Okay, I want him to come on the other side, okay, and slide in. He's still learning where to go. But awesome if he comes in there. Good.
And so the whole show, it's not a polished show. It's all about the training, the mishaps, when it all hits the fan, how we try to recover. So it's a lot of fun out there, and people can see it's real and raw.
We've found people really value the fact that it's real. So there's a lot of dog lovers out there, and training dogs isn't the easiest thing, we know. And people really value that it's entertaining, but they also get that educational part of it. And I think even for myself, I grew up on a beef cattle farm. We always used horses to muster our cattle, but I'd never seen a horse started under saddle. And it wasn't until I met Tom that I actually saw a horse started. So it's pretty special, and I'm not sure of many places around the country that you actually get to see a horse getting handled for the first time here in the round yard, getting a saddle on it for the first time, having a ride it for the first time, live in front of an audience.
I reckon we've probably wet a few whistles having this chat, and there'll be people at home saying one of two things. I need to go there to Katherine and see that experience, and there'll be others saying, how do we get these guys to come to our regional town and bring their show? So what's the answer? How do they get in touch with you?
Our website, katherineoutbackexperience.com.au, is the best spot to start with information. You can give us a call, flick us an email. And as for us visiting you on the road, reach out to us. That is how our tours come together. That's how our tours evolve. It's the ideas we get when we're travelling the country. People who come to our show, we've got a little notepad that we always write these ideas down in, and that's exactly how our tour comes together.
Something like that. Thank you.